The wheel torque on this is 80 foot-pounds, and you want to make sure you get that accurate and don't use any anti-seize on it or oil, because that'll affect your final torque. And if you do run it down with the air gun, you're most likely going to bust the stud off. You're not going to get it off. Even using torque sticks, you can go well over 100 foot-pounds on those, and it's unlikely you ever get them back off again. Took me a little research to find out exactly how to tighten these up, and that's what I found out from reading a bunch of different forums.
Sit in there,
Which
push on
one?
that big pedal on the floor.
Which one? Middle or?
So I got two. Just push down and hold.
Middle?
The big one.
The first one?
The big one.
Big. Oh,
Big wide one.
this
Yeah, that one.
press down.
That's all. These are the supplies I used. The brake pads here are spent. There's just like nothing left on them. In fact, this one, the backing plate's showing. And this is the wear sensor. You should probably just order new ones, even if you don't think yours are bad, because these are completely gone. They're made to wear off and ground out and turn a light on the dash when the pads get thin, but I guess somebody ignored these. The new pad here, I opted for ceramic because it's a heavy car, and you can see the small hole here, maybe, and that's where the sensor pushes down. It's the first time I've done this style, so I was a little new to putting the sensor in. The funky ignition key that's laser cut. The wheel seal. The one I took out, I totally destroyed. I ended up driving the bearing out to push it out. It was really in there. And a few of the tools I used, a C-clamp. This one's deep, so it fits around calipers. A piece of wire to hang the caliper so you don't damage the hose. Some Loctite and a stick. You can use drops. A little bit of dielectric grease for that sensor wire. And I used a milk jug with a little bit of diesel fuel in it to clean the crap out of the old bearings. You see it's all nasty. And once I get this all put together, you'll have a good idea of what it takes to do the brakes and grease the wheel bearings on a Mercedes.
I wanted to tell you a little bit about the brake pads I'm using. They're made by a company called Centric. And I looked up this on their website, and according to what I read, these ceramic ones, these are, I think, the premium ceramic. And they had a cheaper one, and they have semi-metallic. And I don't know if they make organic or not, but maybe they do. But they had about 5 different grades of these. They have the quiet type, which are really good. Now, I went with these premium ones because they were low cost, but they had a rating on them of how much brake dust they make and how bad they cut into the rotors. And I chose these because they have good braking performance, and they don't gouge the rotors real bad like some of the high performance pads will. And the semi-metallic actually did a little better on the rotor wear, but they're also noisy. I had metallic pads on another car, and every time you start creeping in it, it just sounded like the wheel bearings were grinded. And in fact, I had a tire shop wanted to tear the brakes off and check it out, and I told them it was just the brake pads. But The local parts store said they could not get ceramic pads for the front of this car, and I ordered these online. They come in about a week, and the price on them was really good. So I'm going to see how they hold up and how they cut the rotors. I didn't replace the rotors because they had a little wear in them, but I didn't feel that they were dangerously thin. And this is this car's title is an antique, so it's not going to be driven daily. But we'll just have to look and see. But oh, by the way, the place I bought these pads from was called Parts Geek, and they have like a huge warehouse. In fact, they have like 5 different warehouses you can get parts out of, and I think it's the shipping on it was like $8 per order, which is a smoking deal if you got something that's kind of big or heavy.